In this lesson, we will be looking at common nouns and proper nouns. Nouns are divided into 4 categories. 1. Persons. 2. Places. 3. Things. And 4. Ideas. A noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. A person or place or thing can be seen, heard, smelt, touched, or tasted. It is concrete. An idea cannot be seen, heard, smelt, touched, or tasted. It is abstract. Let's look at each of these 4 categories, starting with the first category, persons. Now, we have 2 whiteboards. On the first whiteboard, we will place a picture and the common nouns associated with that picture. On the second whiteboard, we will place the same picture and the proper nouns associated with that same picture. Let's begin. Whoa! Who is this guy? Oh yeah, that's me. The guy who produces these videos. Can you see him? Yes. He is a concrete noun. That guy is a man. He was a high school teacher. In his neighborhood, he is considered a neighbor. To his son and daughter, he is a father. To his hundreds, and I mean hundreds of nieces and nephews, he is an uncle. Each of these words on the whiteboard is a common noun: man, teacher, neighbor, father, and uncle. Now, this man has a specific name. His name is Mr. Zanting. In school, the students call him Mr. Z. His neighbors call him Albert. His son and daughter call him Dad. And his hundreds of nephews and nieces call him Uncle Albert. Each of these words is considered a proper noun. Mr. Zanting, Mr. Z, Albert, Dad, and Uncle Albert. So now we have 2 lists. One list is common nouns. The other list is proper nouns. Do you notice any differences between these 2 lists? Yes. Proper nouns are capitalized. Common nouns are not. Proper nouns are the specific name given to a person. Do you notice any other difference? If you were listening carefully, you would have heard a difference. Every time I mentioned a common noun, I used an adjective in front of it. I said, a man, a teacher, a neighbor, a father, an uncle. If you see or hear the adjective a in front of a word, there is a pretty good chance that that word is a noun. The same is true if you see the adjective the or the. This word is an excellent clue that a noun is nearby. The man, the teacher, the neighbor, the father, the uncle. Now, if you put the a or the in front of a proper noun, it sounds really funny. The man is called a Mr. Zanting. Strange. His teacher is called the Mr. Zanting. Our neighbor is called an Albert. Our father is called the Dad. Now, yeah, that one could sound right, but in this case, It's Dad. Our uncle is called an Uncle Albert. Sounds strange, right? Eliminate the A or the from in front of the proper noun. Here comes the next person. You can see her as well. She too is a concrete noun. And when she talks, you can hear her. And you can touch her. You can smell her. But I'm not going to ask you to taste her. But you could. She is the Queen of England. She is a monarch or a ruler. Obviously, she is a lady. She is the wife of Prince Philip. She is a friend. And what do most people call the Queen, the monarch, or the ruler of England? Queen Elizabeth II, or Queen Elizabeth. I would be in big trouble if I called her anything else. She is to be respected. Now, possibly I could call her Your Majesty. Her husband, Prince Philip, calls her Elizabeth. One of her closest friends was allowed to call her by her nickname, Lilibet. Don't you dare call the Queen by that name. That would be totally disrespectful. Did you notice again that all the proper nouns are capitalized? Did you hear the A's and the these in front of the common nouns? If you didn't, pay more attention. Okay, the second category, places. Can you see a place? If you can, that means that that place is considered a concrete noun. Many people like to go to the beach. In this case, people are going to a specific beach called Cocoa Beach. Note that I said the beach. Note that the specific name is Cocoa Beach. The name is capitalized. If they spend several days at the beach, they will most likely stay in a hotel. On this particular occasion, they will stay at Holiday Inn. Note that I said a hotel. Note that the specific name is Holiday Inn. The name is capitalized. If these people are rich, they would stay in a room that is very, very, very expensive. That room is specifically called the presidential suite. Why go to the beach when you can stay in a room like this? And did you hear the room? Did you notice that presidential suite is capitalized? Moving along to the third category, things. Things that are considered nouns, concrete nouns that you can see. How do you like this car? It's an old model. You can see them in the streets of Mexico. It's called Volkswagen. Some people call it Beetle, and others call it Bug. Do I have to remind you about the adjectives the, a, an? A side note. English is not an easy language. For example, it is not uncommon to hear that a person bought a Volkswagen, or a Beetle, or a Bug, or a Volkswagen Bug. Did you hear the A in front of the proper noun? English can cause the learners problems. Don't worry though. With time, you will learn what is right and what is wrong. One more thing. Here it is. An animal. So what is the specific name of this animal? No, it is not horse. Horse is a common noun. The male is a stallion. The female is a mare. Now, if you want to name the horse, then the name becomes a proper noun. My brother had a horse once. He called him Speed. I still recall my brother riding the horse, up and down, speeding through the field. At racetracks, all horses have names. One of my favorite horses is Big Brown. We come to our last category of nouns, ideas. This is the hardest category to understand because we do not see, hear, smell, feel, or taste this noun. I can see the queen. I can see the beach. I can see the car. But I can't see an idea. Look carefully at the following picture. Anger is the noun, common noun, or idea. It is abstract. Can you see his anger? No. Can you hear his anger? No. Can you smell his anger? No. Can you feel his anger? No. Can you taste his anger? Of course not. Could this person be angry even though we don't see, hear, smell, feel, or taste his anger? The answer is yes. I can be angry and put on the sweetest face in the world just to fool you. Let me remove the picture and throw up a bunch of abstract ideas. Do I see fear? Or do I see fear in the concrete actions of a fearful person? Does he tremble? Does he have a face of concern? Do I see freedom? Or do I see freedom in the concrete actions of a free person? Is he in jail? Or is he out of jail? Do I see anger? Or do I see anger in concrete actions of an angry person? I'm angry. Do I see honesty? Or do I see honesty in concrete actions of an honest person? Sir, I will not steal the money. Here it is. He is being honest. But you can't see honesty. Do I see comfort? Or do I see comfort in concrete actions of a comfortable person? There I am, laying on a bed, comfortably. Do I see death? Or do I see death in the concrete actions of a dead person? We know that we are dealing with death when we see a dead person in a casket. I'm going to leave the proper noun box empty. It's really hard to come up with an abstract proper noun or idea. So why confuse you? I leave it empty and I will not confuse you. So in this lesson, we learned the following. 1. to identify four kinds of nouns: persons, places, things, and ideas. 2. To distinguish between a common noun and a proper noun. Common nouns usually have a, an, and the in front of them, or close or nearby. Proper nouns are specific names that are capitalized. Now, I say goodbye until the next lesson on adverbs.